Hello, I'm Christy with Green Living, offgrid.com, and today I'm going to be talking about growing lettuces in a hydroponic crack key grow method. As you can see here, I have these trays of lettuce growing in this shelving unit. And today I'm going to be talking about the secret to healthy lettuce plants that develop a nice big large head of lettuce. What's the secret? It's proper spacing. So I'm going to show you how to properly space your plants so you can get good full heads of lettuce and vigorous green growth. In a minute I'm going to show you my lettuce trays, but first, before I do, I want to show you these spinach trays. As you can see, I have spinach growing in almost all of the holes. I had a few not sprout, so I decided to stick this lettuce plant in. They were both about the same age, as you can see the spinach here, as this lettuce plant, but it has grown quite huge and covered up 3 of the holes where I would normally plant spinaches. Like I said, I had quite a few not sprout this time. So I stuck this lettuce in, but what I want to show you by comparison, spinach takes about 1/3 of the space that lettuce takes. So when you're planting your trays, keep that in mind. If you're going to plant spinach and lettuce together, make sure that you give lettuce 3 times the amount of space that you plan to give your spinach plants. Well, here you can see it's been about a month since I've started these lettuce plants. And you can see how they're starting to take over the tray. I have 2 different kinds of lettuces growing in my trays right now. I have this one right here on the right hand side. It's a romaine. I've grown quite a few romaine. They tend to grow a little bit more narrow and a little more upright. And then I have here in the middle this beautiful heirloom kind of, I'm not sure, I call it like a butterhead lettuce, but basically you can see the seed pack for this one. It's a burpee lettuce matchless. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Matchless heirloom or something. Anyway, it makes kind of a round head, as you can see here, and nice huge full leaves, and it really grows really nicely. But as you can see, this particular type of lettuce really likes to spread out and will cover other plants. If you have your lettuces packed too tight, I can tend to get a little bit more packed with the romaine that grow a little more upright and narrow than this new kind of lettuce. But all in all, both of these types of lettuces do really well in these grow trays. And I've been very impressed with this new particular head lettuce that I'm growing right now. Let me show you another tray. Here's my bottom tray. You can see I have some romaine there, kind of in the middle, and then here we go, the nice big heirloom Lakuga matchless. So really, like you could just see the difference in size. They just get huge, big leaves. But you can see in this, when it comes to growing lettuce in this tray, it's really important that you give enough space. I will typically seed all of the holes in my grow trays, but I have about a 60%, 50 to 60% sprout rate on my seeds. And I usually don't worry about that too much because I will space it with 5 heads of lettuce, even though I have 9 holes, because I know that my lettuce will overtake those holes and use that extra space to fill out. So when it comes to lettuce, less is more. The less heads that you plant in your trays, the more lettuce you will get from your plants. Well, here's a tray that is 2 weeks older than the ones I just showed you. As you can see, the same kinds of lettuce has really grown up in this tray, even to the point where we're almost ready to harvest. I say within the next week or 2 we'll be harvesting because it's starting to grow up in the light. I think I have another maybe inch before the leaves start to really get into the lights, but they're getting awfully close right now. As you can see, the head lettuce has just really filled out. Let's look at some more trays. These were all planted 2 weeks earlier than the other tray I just showed you. And the spacing is the same. I left the holes in between each of the plants, so there's 5 plants in each tray. And as you can see, it gives just a really nice amount of space for each of my plants to fill out. And I get some really decent heads in these grow trays when I give them enough space to develop. And then here's my third tray down below. Just look at how filled out these lettuce heads are. Just give them another couple weeks and I'll be ready to harvest. So there you have it. This is what you need to do to have effective, good full heads of lettuce in your grow trays. Just make sure you have enough space between your plants and good lighting. And you will be very pleased with the amount of lettuce that you can get from your grow trays. Thanks again for watching. As always, don't forget to check out our website at greenlivingoffgrid.com. And if you're interested in growing lettuce the way I have it set up here in a cracky grow tub unit, I'm going to encourage you again to sign up for our newsletter, where you're going to get a PDF document that will teach you step by step how to set up your cracky grow trays for your lettuces. So check it out at greenlivingoffgrid.com.